Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Paddock. I hope that you're doing well. Today in math we're going to be talking about subitizing. Subitizing is just a fancy word for seeing something and knowing how many things are on there without having to count them. So we see this all the time when we play board games that have dice involved. So these are really big dice. Usually your board games don't have something this big. But when we have dice involved, we see these funny little dots, and instead of having to count all these dots, we know right away how many there are on each face. So dice have a face. Remember, one of them is called just a die. So for example, this one, if I were to show you this face of the die, you would say right away, hey, 3, without even having to count those dots. You don't have to say 1, 2, 3. You know right away that means 3, okay? If I were to show you this one, easy, 1. If I were to show you this one, 4, right? This is a harder one. 6, okay? So there's 6 faces or 6 sides to a die, and so you need to know those dots and the way that they're laid out. So that's what we're going to be learning today in math. So it's called subitizing, but basically it just means you know how many dots there are without even having to count those dots. I've sent 2 worksheets to your parents. Please ask them to print it off because you're going to need them in order to finish this assignment. This one has a bunch of penguins with some numbers on their bellies. And then the other worksheet that goes with it, so it's the part 2, looks like this. And it's got a bunch of dots at the bottom of each row. And so we're going to be coloring the penguins and then cutting them out and putting them in the right places, okay? So we're going to do that. Now, I got to make it hard for you. So not only are we going to do subitizing, but we're also going to talk about odd and even numbers as well. And so I've read a book called Missing Mittens. So listen to that story. It's about a farmer who loses a bunch of mittens, and he talks about odd and even numbers there, okay? So read that story or listen to that story, and then hopefully that'll make sense what odd and even means. We're going to need pencil crayons, you're going to need scissors, and some glue, okay? So let's get started now. So here's our worksheet. So you're going to have this worksheet that we'll need at the end, and then this is the one that we're going to work on right now. If you could get pencil crayons, 2 pencil crayons, kind of maybe an orangey red color one and a green one, that would be great. Now the odd numbers are going to be the red color, and the even numbers are going to be the green color. So we're going to start off with the first number, which is what number? 1. So here's the 1 penguin, and we're going to color just a little bit right now, just so we can get this done. So put a little bit of red or orange just in the belly at the bottom, okay, just so we know, and then put it down. Now, 1 is an odd number, and it's going to be the red. Now, 2 is going to be even. Where's 2? 2. So we're going to do green for even, right? So put a little bit of green there. This is also the AB pattern, just so you know. So, okay, so there you go. Now we're going to go to what number? What comes after 2? 3. So here's 3. Go back to the red. So add a little bit of red here, just a little bit to give it a little bit of color so we know. And then what comes after 3? 4. So go to green. So green. We're going to go to green and color that a little bit just so we know. We're going to go back to the next color. But what's after 4? 5. So we're going to go to the red. Just a little bit of color there so we know. And then what's after 5? 6 is after that, right? And so we're going to color that green, right? Just like that, because that's the even number, green. And then what's after 6? 7. So we're going to color that one the red color. So right there, 7 is red. What's after 7? 8. Good job. And that's going to be the green. So color that little bit of green there. Okay. What's after 8? 9. Great job. So that's going to be the red color. So add a little bit of red there. And then what's after 9? 10. Very good. And that's green. So we're going to put a little bit of green there. Okay. So there you have it. So just a little bit to get you started. Now we've got all the colors done properly. So all the odd numbers are red. That's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Those are red. They're odd. And then the even numbers, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, they're even and they're going to be green. Now you're going to do a nice job coloring the penguins. Now you're going to go back and you're going to color it nicely. I'm going to show you how I did it, and then you're going to cut these out. Okay, so if you can do that, that would be wonderful. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Okay, so right here. Oops, sorry. So I just kind of colored all their scarves the same, all their toques the same. But the penguin itself, I colored the special color that we used, either green or the red or orangey kind of color, okay? So once you've colored, excuse me, and cut it out, we're now going to be using our sheet, goodness me, and then we're gonna glue them on the right way. So for this, you're gonna look at our sheet, and this is the subitizing part, right? So we have 1. So you're gonna find the penguin that has 1, which is this one here, and you're going to glue it on there. What's this number? 2. Right away, we should know that one. Easy, find 2, right there, and we're gonna glue that there. Okay, let me see if I can hold this up a little higher. The next one is 3. Oh, that's 3, so I'm gonna get the 3 there, and we're gonna put that one down there. Next one, 4. Okay, if right now you still have to count the dots, that's okay, but as you get used to it, it goes faster. So there's 4, there we go, 4. What comes next? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So got to find 5. There it is, 5. And we're going to glue that one there. I'm going to go on to the bottom row here. So we have 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. 3 plus 3 is 6. I know that. So I'm going to find 6. Oh, there's 6. So 6 is going to go here. Next one, ooh, it has one more. What's after 6? 7. Okay, 7. 7. Oh, that one there. And I'm going to go there. Next one is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Which one is my 8? That's my 8. And I'm going to put it right there. Next is going to be 9. Good. And we're going to get that one. And we're going to put it there. And the last one, of course, 5 plus 5 is 10. And I only have 1 left anyway, so we're going to put the 10 right there. Okay, so glue those down, and then make sure you put your name on it, first and last name. You can put the date as well, but first and last name for your name would be wonderful. Make sure you glue it down. When you're done, ask your parents to take a picture of you holding it. That would be wonderful, and send it to me. Okay, so again, the odd numbers are the ones that are colored pink or red or orangey color. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and the even ones are the green ones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, and don't forget we did some subitizing as well, and that just means that when you see a die, you know exactly how many is on it without having to count the dots. So this case here, it's 3, for example, okay? All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you're able to complete it and then send me a photo of it. That would be wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful day. Love you, miss you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.